You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. Well, here we are. We wondered if this was coming because sponsors were starting to put pressure on Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury owner Robert Sarver. Of course, he was handed down with a one-year suspension and a $10 million fine. And then one of his minority owners involved in the that owns a piece of the Phoenix Suns came out and said they believed he should give up the franchise. Well, as you can imagine, he's not giving up the franchise, but he has decided to try to sell the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury. And he does take a blatant shot, and good for him, at cancel culture and where society is at right now with the fact that we no longer just want to forgive anybody for anything. Like anything you said 20 years ago can come back and bite you in the ass. I mean, come on. That kind of thing has gotten ridiculous. And like anybody is the same person they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know. But here we go. Let's do it. Robert Sarver to begin process of seeking buyers for Suns and Mercury after NBA suspension. Robert Sarver announced Wednesday he will begin the process of seeking buyers for the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury. Well, I can tell you right now, he's about to make a nice little fortune off this thing. Sarver's announcement came after the NBA suspended him for a year and fined him $10 million after an investigation concluded he made racist and misogynistic remarks. Quote, words that I deeply regret now overshadow nearly 2 decades of building organizations that brought people together and strengthened the Phoenix area. Through the unifying power of professional men's and women's basketball, Sarver said in a statement, as a man of faith, I believe in atonement, in the path to forgiveness. Dude, I hate to break it to him, but he's in a society that devalues religion now, sadly. I expected that the commissioner's one-year suspension would provide me with time to focus, make amends, and remove my personal controversy from the teams that I and so many fans love. But in our current unforgiving climate, good for you, it has become painfully clear that that is no longer possible. That whatever good I have done or could still do is outweighed by the things I have said in the past. For those reasons, I'm beginning the process of seeking buyers for the Suns and the Mercury. This is appalling. Quote, I do not want to be a distraction to these two teams and the fine people who work so hard to bring joy and excitement to basketball to fans around the world. I want what's best for these two organizations, the players, the employees, the fans, the community, my fellow owners, and the NBA and WNBA. This is the best course of action for everybody. In the meantime, I will continue to work to become a better person, continuing to support the community in meaningful ways. Thank you for continuing to root for the Suns and the Mercury, embracing the power that sports has to bring us together. The NBA has been under pressure to take away the Suns. They can't do that from Sarver after the league said he, quote, repeated the N-word when recounting statements of others. I mean, come on. Recounting statements of others at least 5 times and engaged in instances of inequitable conduct towards female employees, made many sexual-related comments in the workplace, made inappropriate comments about physical appearance of women employees, female employees and other women, and on several occasions engaged in inappropriate physical conduct towards male employees. Commissioner Adam Silver said he, quote, didn't have the right to take away the team or force him to sell. I don't have the right to take away his team. I don't want to rest on that legal point because, of course, that could be a process to take away someone's team in this league, Silver said last week. It's very involved, and I ultimately made the decision and it didn't rise to that level. But to me, the consequences are severe here on Mr. Sarver. He acknowledged the discipline in a separate statement. Good leadership requires accountability for the Suns and the Mercury organizations. That begins with me. While I disagree with some of the particulars of the NBA report, I would like to apologize for my word and actions that offended people. I take full responsibility for what I have done. I am sorry for causing this pain, and these errors in judgment are not consistent with my personal philosophy or my values. Okay, so the one thing I had said when I made the video when this all broke the other day was make sure anybody from now on, Adam Silver, that is involved in the NBA, regardless of race and or color, that if the N-word or if cracker or any of that stuff comes out anywhere from rap music, from players on the court, anybody, make sure you've got that same energy on suspending them and fining them. Okay, I'm just saying everything has to be equal, damn it, or we're getting nowhere with anything. Make sure the locker room, there's no rap music playing. Nope, no N-words nowhere flying out of anybody's mouth, because that shouldn't happen around an NBA facility or a WNBA facility. Now, should it, Adam Silver and the rest of your virtue signaling assholes in your league? Just saying. Make sure it's all fair. I would suspect that a lot of the other stuff that happened was probably what we used to call coming up as workplace banter. Now everybody's offended by everything that is said everywhere. Society has become the biggest soaking us panty waste bunch of mother effers we've ever seen anywhere. Everybody is offended by everything in today's climate. He's right. I mean, so he didn't let none of his players wear their Black Lives Matter shirts because he's a racist. That didn't happen, right? He didn't pay 4 of his players over $28 million a year. That didn't happen. Those players, I believe, were black. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know any racist, never heard of any racist willing to pay black people that kind of money. I mean, we know better. We know this guy's not racist. The league knows this guy's not racist. And I'm venturing to say the majority of people out there know this guy's not racist, but they feel like this is what's supposed to be done now. It's all a joke. And now this guy's got to sell his team. Just let it be known, for what he paid for this team, he's about to make a massive profit, and good for him. This is all ridiculous. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports supporters. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Make sure you use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word, will get you 25% off. Go get them right now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.